10 foods you should avoid eating on empty stomach. It may not perpetually be right to eat what we tend to feel like. The primary issue we eat in the morning sets forth the course of the day. Apparently, dietitians advise intaking loads of vegetables, avoiding sugars, and reducing the consumption of processed food. Yet, one necessary issue is commonly forgotten: the very fact that some foods, however healthy, ought to never be eaten on an empty stomach. Here are some foods that are harmful to the body if consumed on an empty abdomen. But before we start, if you are new here or have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be notified about our new videos. Number 10. Spices. Eating spices and chilies on an empty stomach could irritate the abdomen lining, which may cause acidic reactions and cramps. They are pungent in nature and might trigger indigestion. Dirty spices for breakfast irritate the abdomen and stimulate excessive production of digestive fluid. Spicy foods as the first thing in the morning cause a rise in the production of acid within the abdomen, which can lead to digestive issues in the future. Number 9. Juices and smoothies. Many people suppose that it's healthy to have a glass of fruit juice to begin your day. However, in actuality it's not sensible to begin your day with a big glass of fruit juice because it could place an additional load on the pancreas that's still awakening after long hours of rest. With the abdomen being empty, sugar within the sort of fruit sugar in fruits will cause an overload on your liver. Processed sugar is even worse, thus avoid breakfast desserts or excessively sweet smoothies. Your smoothie may be too low in protein. To unravel this drawback, avoid sweetening your smoothie and realize ways that to add protein and fat to it, like with food or avocado. As an alternative, you'll be able to drink your smoothie alongside scrambled eggs. Number 8. Cucumbers. A lot of you'd say, what's wrong with cucumbers? However, within the morning, the stomach doesn't unleash enough abdomen juice. This might create it more durable for cucumbers to be processed and cause burning behind the sternum or abdomen discomfort. Enriched with amino acids, inexperienced vegetables like cucumber once eaten on an empty abdomen will cause flatulence, abdominal pain, and pyrosis. Carry a cucumber as a snack for your in-betweens once lunch. Number 7. Salad and raw vegetables. This one is particularly for people who are diet conscious and believe that salads are nice any time of the day. Raw vegetables or a salad might not be the most effective factor to eat on an empty abdomen. They're packed with coarse fiber, which can place an additional load on an empty abdomen. They'll also cause flatulence and abdominal pain ate on an empty abdomen. The raw vegetables used to prepare salads are maybe a better selection for lunch. Before telling you about other foods, do not forget to subscribe if you are new here. Give our video a like and share it with friends to help them having a better life. Number 6. Baked yeast products. It is essential to avoid the freshly baked bread or savories or the cupcakes from the oven. Sadly, their frequent consumption of breakfast could result in health issues like abdominal pain and gas within the stomach. The explanation for this can be the yeast involved within the composition of those products. Try having whole grain bread, as they're packed with carbs and different essential nutrients that the body desires. Number 5. Bananas. We often consume bananas for breakfast. It's stunning that they are helpful fruit as long as they are not consumed for breakfast. They're wealthy in magnesium, thus processing of them on an empty stomach is way quicker than usual. It's true that bananas are packed with potassium, fiber, and magnesium, however, they're also acidic and contain a great deal of sugar. Eating acidic food on an empty abdomen will cause issues within the intestines, and obtaining a lift of sugar in the morning will cause you to feel drowsy and energy drained after 1 or 2 hours. These issues are often resolved if you combine bananas with alternative foods like dry fruits, etc. Number 4. Tomatoes. Eating tomatoes daily can make sure that you get an array of nutrients that may facilitate the higher functioning of your body. Tomatoes are wealthy in vitamins, low in calories, and nutritious. However, they must not be consumed on an empty abdomen as they will cause stomachaches and general discomfort. Tomatoes contain tannin, which, in touch with gastric juices, might cause abdomen irritation and gastric ulcers. Keep the tomatoes for salads in lunch and for a dinner salad. Number 3. Citrus fruits. Fruits are invariably very healthy if they're eaten at the correct time within the right amount. Eating citrus fruits on an empty abdomen might increase acid production. Moreover, an excessive amount of fiber and fruit sugar in fruits may also make your gastrointestinal system slow down if eaten on an empty abdomen. You must particularly avoid eating fruits with powerful fibers like guava and oranges early morning. They contain acid that may cause porosis, allergies, gastritis, even ulcers. So, keep this vitamin bomb after breakfast whereas on your way to work. Number 2. Coffee. Starting the day with a cup of coffee could be quite common practice, however to your body, it's doing additional hurt than good. It appears to be a simple manner of breaking from sleep, however, drinking low on an empty abdomen might cause acidity. It stimulates the secretion of acid within the system that causes gastritis in some people. You'll additionally experience indigestion and porosis throughout the day because of this delicious food. Drinking tea on an empty abdomen will suppress the secretion of stomachic juices and reduces digestive juice and acid. Thus, it's best to eat one thing before drinking your coffee as you get up. Number 1. Carbonated drinks. Aerated drinks are dangerous for our health, no matter what time of the day they should be. However, they're even worse once consumed on an empty abdomen because the carbonated acids combine with the abdomen acids, inflicting numerous health problems like nausea and gas. Your stomach excretes acid to assist with the digestion of your food, and if there is not any food in your tummy, you are simply introducing further acid into your system, which could cause abdominal cramps or pain. Injury with them is related to stomach discomfort, irritation of the abdomen lining, and decreased blood circulation, and increased glucose, problem indigestion. On the other hand, there are some superfoods you should eat on an empty stomach. Number 4. Oatmeal or breakfast food. The soluble fiber within the oatmeal helps lower the cholesterol levels of the body. It additionally provides a protecting lining within the abdomen in the mornings from the maid-produced. 1 cup of medium oatmeal has concerning 150 calories, up to 4 grams of fiber, and a hefty 6 grams of protein. Safe to mention, oatmeal makes for a good initial meal to begin off your day on a healthy note. Number 3. Eggs. The high amounts of protein and sensible fats in eggs assist you to maintain your energy levels throughout the day. They additionally keep you fuller for extended, therefore boosting your longevity. Egg whites are nice for those trying to get thin since it's low in calories and high in vitamins, minerals, and protein. Consuming poached eggs as your initial meal is right if you have got an extended day ahead. Number 2. Watermelon. This fruit's high quantity of carotenoids helps the body regain its nutrients within the morning. It additionally provides the body with an ample quantity of fluid and is nice for the heart and also the eyes. High in vitamins C and A, watermelons contain only roughly 50 calories per cup. Its high iron content is additionally good for anemics, serving to them regain their hemoprotein health if consumed frequently. Number 1. Nuts. Dry fruits and nuts are an honest choice to raise the menu. Walnuts, almonds, dates are a combination of nutrients and energy that facilitates building your system robust. Now it's your turn. Write in the comments section below which other health topics you want us to make video about. Click on thumbs up and give our video a like. Hit the subscribe and bell icons to be notified for our new videos. Please share this video with your friends to help them having better life. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video. Take care of yourself.